If your sales aren't as strong as you'd like them to be, if your list seems like it's flatlining because no one opts in, and if your affiliate promotions deliver a trickle of cash and not a flood, then welcome to the wonderful world of online marketing. Because what you're experiencing right now is exactly how it feels to build or grow a business in a marketplace so awash with competing voices and so information overloaded that failure is sadly the norm. But don't worry, poor results don't single you out as a loser. The slim sales figures, the solitary opt-ins, and every single one of those skinny commission payments landing in your inbox simply make you average. Now, my guess is you didn't get into business to settle for average. And you aren't on this page watching this video because you're satisfied with the status quo. If that's true, then all you need to do right now is keep watching this video. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to blow your mind with the possibilities of what could be. No, scratch that. What will be. But it'll only happen if you're prepared to do something most other marketers won't ever do. So what is it? What are most average businesses failing to do that robs them of the success they deserve? And more importantly, what can you do right now that will change your future and your fortunes in a heartbeat? It's something that won't cost you more than a few bucks, but it'll deliver massive returns. It's something that doesn't mean you'll need to spend the next 6 months buried in a training manual. And it doesn't demand you devote every waking hour to finding more traffic. In fact, what you'll be doing takes so little time that all those extra sales, all those additional leads, and all that extra cash is going to feel like you've cheated the system. We're talking about split testing. Whoa. Okay, stop right there. I know as soon as you heard that phrase, a little icy chill ran through your veins and the big cheesy grin on your face started to disappear. But we're not talking about split testing like your granddad did it. We're not talking about complex stuff you need a rocket scientist or a nuclear physicist to help you understand. And you won't need a bank loan just to pay for the privilege like the other split testing platforms want to charge you. This is very different. This is Split Test Monkey, and it's been developed, tweaked, tested, and fine-tuned by a team of experienced marketers. And these guys, quite honestly, hated split testing. I'm serious, they loathed it, feared it, and just like you, they didn't do it because of how mind-numbingly boring it was, how complicated and time-consuming it was, well, you get the idea. Needless to say, if the choice was to split test a sales page or get mauled by a hungry croc, these guys would be heading to the nearest swamp with their trouser legs rolled up. But split testing is critical. Whatever business you're in, it can be better if you test. Let me give you an example, and I promise this is the only time we're going to talk about math. We create 2 web pages with 2 different headlines. We'll call them page 1 and page 2. I create a test with Split Test Monkey, which gives me a link that directs people to each page in turn. Inside the dashboard, you get an eagle's eye view of how many visitors have seen each page, how many conversions each page received, and so on. All simple stuff to show you which page works best. Now, for our example, let's say we're selling a training guide for $30. We get 400 visitors a week to our site, and page 1 converts 1 sale out of every 100 visitors it receives. That's a 1% conversion rate. Okay, stay with me here. We begin testing those 2 pages against each other, and because page 2's headline is a little catchier and focused on people interested in the course, the conversion rate increases by 0.25%. It doesn't seem like much, but now you're making 5 sales for every 400 visitors to your site. That means each week we earn $150 instead of $120. Now, while any increase is cool, we continue to split test pages. This time testing the graphics so they load faster or aren't so cluttered. The improved page lifts conversions again, this time by 0.75%. And with just a few small changes, you've boosted the conversion rate up from 1% to 2%. Hello, you've just doubled your earnings. Even better, most marketers who use split testing report that their conversion rates increase well beyond 500% by evaluating their pages and how their visitors respond to them. Unless you test, you'll never know. With Split Test Monkey, there's no reason to simply guess at what works. You'll have an instant and accurate way to see what's working or what isn't. And unless you start testing, you'll continue missing opportunities to increase your sales, grow your list, and boost commissions. Without testing, I can 100% guarantee that as you're watching this video, you're losing out somewhere. So if all that makes sense, let me show you what makes Split Test Monkey different and how it's so simple to use you'll soon forget you're actually using it. We'll create a test together. First, you're going to log into your dashboard. You'll click Create New Test and give it a name. Then you'll set a default page and choose Auto Optimize. More on that in a second. Finally, you'll enter your pages to test. 2 is good, but if you want to, you can test up to 6 at a time. That's it. You're all done. All that's left is to add the tracking code snippet to your success page and point visitors to the special tracking link. Sure, there's all kinds of crazy complicated stuff going on behind the scenes, but you'll never see it. This was made to be easy, right? And remember when I told you the guys behind this hated testing? Well, one of the reasons why was because it used to take time to monitor conversions, and even more time to check data and mess around with links. All that dull stuff would drive anyone insane. So that's why they built the Auto Optimize feature inside Split Test Monkey. Just like in our example, you simply choose this option when creating your test, and you're all done. Split Test Monkey has built-in defaults, but it works on the criteria you choose, such as how long the test should run and how many conversions are needed before a winning page is chosen. Then, once those criteria have been set, that's it. Split Test Monkey does everything else. The software automatically finds the winning page with a calculated confidence level, and from that point, all your visitors will be sent to the best converting page. You can set up this kind of test in seconds, set it running, and never look at it again. The software finds the best page and routes every future visitor to it, all on complete autopilot. That's awesome, right? And it's just one of the reasons we think you'll love this software. It's split testing made easy. It gives you the ability to increase your conversions and profits literally overnight, to always know what works, and to stay one step ahead of the competition. You'll never want to create any kind of page without it again. Let's face it, while you've been watching this video, you've probably already missed out on a sale. Maybe you've lost another commission or a new subscriber, and those losses will keep happening until you take action and put Split Test Monkey to work for you. Don't settle for the status quo. Stop being drowned out by the noise. Do something that other business owners won't, because average isn't for you today, and it never has to be. Get Split Test Monkey right now, and let's go kick some ass. Alright guys, welcome to this quick demo of the new Split Test Monkey web app. Now I really wanted to push this software to the limit to see exactly what it's capable of and whether it's as cool as everybody says it is. So I'm actually going to see not only what it can do, but also how quick and easy it is to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my timer in a second here, and what we're going to do is we're going to see how long it takes to do a standard split URL test. We're going to be testing between this landing page, variation A, and this landing page, variation B. I'm going to come over here to the dashboard, I'm going to hit start on my clock, and we're going to go to create new split URL test. We'll give it a name, we'll call it my split URL test. We're going to leave test type at Auto Optimizer. That's my favorite because Split Test Monkey handles everything for you. But you can learn about the other 2 versions right up here in the help section. Now, there's no winner yet. We're going to leave it at minimum 100 conversions before a winner is chosen. Minimum 14 days, we'll let it run that long. 95% confidence. This little field here allows you to actually calculate the financial values of your test results. So let's say that each conversion for you is $10. You could put that in here or something like that. Seems pretty cool. It's just optional, in-house kind of stuff. I'm going to leave that blank for our purposes. We're going to go over here. We're going to put the variation A URL as our override URL in case the test is not running at any given time. Come over here, URL 1, same URL, variation A. URL 2 is going to be variation B. We could add more URLs with this button here. I'm satisfied with a test between these 2 right now, though, so we're going to go ahead and hit save and publish. And this is the URL we're going to be actually sending traffic to. This is the URL that we're going to actually use to test. So we're going to come on over here to the thank you page. We're going to come over here in the body. We're going to paste that little tiny snippet right into the body of our code. Simple as Control V. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop on the stopwatch. We are at 1 minute and 19 seconds. Pretty cool, okay? Most of you guys are probably thinking that was super cool, and it was pretty cool, but I want to push this software even further and see what else we can accomplish in that same amount of time. So, what if I'm not testing a landing page? What if I want to test an individual element, like maybe a banner image on the homepage of my blog? Well, luckily, Split Test Monkey allows you to do that as well with a feature called Dynamic A/B Split Testing, or Dynamic A/B Testing. So let's find out how cool Split Test Monkey really is. I'm going to set up a test between this banner ad on my blog right here, and this banner ad, which is a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to come on over here to the dashboard. We're going to X out of this. We're going to come to create new. I'm going to start the stopwatch once again right now, and we'll go to create new A/B dynamic test. We're going to give it a name. We'll go with my A/B test. Auto optimize again. No winner yet. 100 conversions, 14 days, 95%. We'll leave the conversion values blank once again. Now I happen to have my element code snippet right here. If you guys are ever concerned about code snippets, if code makes you uncomfortable at all, trust me, they call it Split Test Monkey for a reason. It's so easy, a monkey could do it, okay? If you ever have any trouble with codes like this, it's surprisingly easy, but go ahead and come up here to the help section and the Split Test Monkey team will get you sorted out in no time. So we're going to use that same override element as element number 1, and in element number 2, I happen to know offhand that the only difference between the image file name is that there's a 2 at the end, so I'm going to change that. We're good. We could add more elements with this add more button. I don't need to. I'm satisfied with the test between these two, so I'm going to go ahead and hit save and publish. Okay, element snippet code. We're going to go ahead and replace that banner image on my blog page here with this little snippet with an HTML shortcode widget. Okay, the next thing we need to do is grab this conversion snippet, and we're going to come on over here to the landing page, okay? Now this is where it all comes together. Does this landing page look familiar? Yep, that's where the banner ad leads to. We're going to come over here, we're going to add it to the body, we're going to hit done, I'm going to stop the stopwatch, and boom. 1 minute, 27 seconds. That is pretty incredible. Guys, that's about the same amount of time as the first test we set up. Hopefully you're beginning to see the value of this, okay? We just used Split Test Monkey to optimize both a banner ad and the landing page that it sends traffic to. This kind of testing can be one of the most impactful things you do for your business, and you saw it yourself. We did it all in a matter of seconds right here with Split Test Monkey. Now that is cool.